Hi there. I welcome you all to my video illustrating how to create a QuickBooks company. So we are going to see how do we create our QuickBooks company. Of course, QuickBooks displays the QuickBooks setup window. Now, QuickBooks gives you three different options. There is what we call the Express Start, which lets you start your QuickBooks company file using the best information. But then there is also what we call the detailed start, which lets you answer questions about your company in an interview format. So what you'll do, you always click on the detailed start. When you click on the detailed start, then you have to enter your company information. You enter your company information, and as you're entering the information, QuickBooks asks you questions about the type of the business you own. Of course, it uses your answers to get you started quickly by setting up the appropriate accounts and lists. So I'm going to enter the company information. Of course, I'll start with the company name. So assuming our company name is Kaplan. Our company name is Kaplan. Let me use Kaplan. Kaplan Designs. Kaplan Designs. Let me use Kaplan Designs. Legal name, of course, the legal name we can make it to be the same as the company name. Kaplan Designs. The tax ID. If we have all that information, then we can enter that information. Tax ID, the street address. Street address, let me put Kumba, Entebbe. Kumba, Entebbe. City, I can put Entebbe. Then the state, of course, you also have to put the state. State. Let me put AK. The country, of course, there is US, so you can maintain US. Then the phone number, you can put the phone details of the company. Assuming our phone number is +250 256, that is our country code. 555 1234, that is our phone. You can also put the fax. Just put anything, but of course, if in case you have the information given in the question, then of course you have to enter the information as provided to you by the examiner. Of course, if it's if you're creating up if you're trying to create up records for a new company, then of course you have to enter all the details, the fax, the phone, and so on. But this is just for illustration purposes. Then email address, I can put Kaplan. Okay, Kaplan. Okay, Kaplan Edu. Gmail.com. That is our email address. Then if you have the website, you can also put that. Assuming our website is www.kaplan. Okay, .sc.ug. Assuming. So now one thing you need to know is that when it comes to Kaplan, of course, Kaplan, now I'm assuming that Kaplan is a sole proprietor of interior designs. Most of the income comes from consulting services, but of course, we can still assume that the company sells products such as fabrics, room accessories to its clients. So it's a sole proprietor form of business. So after entering the company information, of course, I'll click on next. So I'll click on next. When you click on next, then they will ask you To choose the company industry, you have to choose the company industry. You have to be very careful when it comes to choosing the company industry, because when you select the industry, of course, that industry should do match closely with the type of business. And of course, QuickBooks will set up accounts and lists that are appropriate for your type of company. So in this case, if we are choosing our company, okay, being that this is the sole proprietor, we can choose retail shop. We can choose retail shop and the online commerce. Of course, they are already selecting for us the company to the industry, so we can still use retail shop or online commerce. Then of course I'll click next. When you click next, of course now they're asking you how is your company organized. Of course, when you select how your company is organized, QuickBooks tells you which tax forms to use for your business. Then of course you also have to select you have to indicate your fiscal year. So being that our company is a sole proprietorship form of business, of course, I'll click on sole proprietorship, then I'll click next. Of course, if it's a company, then I can either select corporation, that is if the company is owned by one shareholder or more shareholders. So you select the way how your company is organized depending on the nature of the company. Then from there, of course, we have to click next. Then your fiscal year is typically the same as your income tax year. Of course, we can select we can select January, but of course, it will depend if your financial year or if your fiscal year is February, then of course you select February and so on. So let's select January, then we click on next. Then of course they'll ask for the administrator's password. We don't need to set a password. For now, let us just ignore that. Let me skip this. I'll click next. When I click next, then of course they are asking us, create your company file. Your QuickBooks information is stored in a file called the company file. Then click next. Let us click next. When you click next, of course now we need to know, or we need to make sure that our work is saved. And then of course we are asked to show where we want to save our work. Now, if I want to show this company file on the desktop, then I'll click desktop. If there is a specific folder which you want to select, then you select that specific folder. But I've selected the desktop, so I'll find my company on the desktop of my PC. Then of course you'll click on save. Then after clicking on save, then they are telling us that your new company is being created, so please wait. So let's first wait to see what we can do next. So our company file is being created. We are creating it. QuickBooks is creating for us our new company file. Then after we click on next and we see what to do after that. Yeah, of course, now we have to customize. Customizing QuickBooks for your business. You, of course, you answer questions about your industry and then what you sell, how and when your customers pay you, and then how you pay your bills. So I'll click next. Now, what do you sell? There is a simple question there. What do you sell? Of course, you need to indicate what your business sells. In general, Businesses either sell products or services. Okay. So of course our company deals with both, that is both products and services. So I'll click on both services and products. I'll click on both services and products, then next. Then we have to enter the sales information. How will you enter your sales in QuickBooks? Of course, I'll record each cell individually. That's what we have to select. Record only summary of your daily or weekly sales, then use QuickBooks point of sale. Let us record each cell individually. Record each cell individually, then click on next. Next, of course, they're asking us if we charge sales tax. So do you charge sales tax? I can click yes if we charge sales tax. We can click yes. So do you charge sales tax? Yes, it's recommended for our business. So I'll click on that. Then in next, do you want to create estimates in QuickBooks? When it comes to do you want to create QuickBooks, create estimates on QuickBooks, I can click yes. Can click yes. Of course, it's already recommended for our business. Okay, let's click on yes. Though they are recommended no, but we can say yes, we want to create estimates. Okay. So okay, then I can move to next. Tracking customer orders in QuickBooks. Tracking customer orders in QuickBooks. When it comes to tracking customer orders in QuickBooks, yeah, of course, we need to do that. So I'll click yes, then next. Then using statements in QuickBooks. When it comes to using statements in QuickBooks, of course, we can say yes. Then we click on next. Use progress invoicing, no. For our form of business, no progress invoicing. Do you want QuickBooks to manage bills you owe? Of course, I'll click on yes. We need to manage bills. Tracking inventory in QuickBooks. If you want QuickBooks to track inventories for you, then of course you click on yes. Okay. So we have selected yes. We want QuickBooks to track inventories for us. So then after that, we can click on yes. And click on yes. And then next, tracking time in QuickBooks. This has to know. Click on no. Then do you have employees? If you have employees, then of course you click on yes. But assuming I don't have employees, then the right option will be clicking on no because I don't have. Then using accounts in QuickBooks. Yeah, of course now here they are talking about the chart of accounts. They are talking about the chart of accounts. Of course, when it comes to the chart of accounts, we are going to review that. You click on next. Of course, select the date to start tracking your finances. Beginning of this fiscal year. Of course, now I can click beginning of the fiscal year, or I can use today's date or the first day of the quarter or of the month. Now, if I'm to use today's date, assuming I'm just starting up, so I'll click on use today's date. Today is what? Today is 12. Today is December 3rd, 2023. If I want to use the commencement date of my fiscal, then of course I have to select 1st January 2023. Then you click on next. you click on next. Then review the income and expenses accounts. Now here QuickBooks, of course, have already recommended the different accounts for you based on what we have been answering. So we have our accounts presented. Of course, if you want to remove something from the chart of accounts, you can remove any account. And if you want to add, you can still add other accounts depending on what you want to add, which is not listed here. Then when you click next, you'll see that congratulations, you now have a company file with the customized settings for your business. Okay. So now thereafter, you go to setup. When you go to setup, so our company file is already created. So now we can start entering the different info. We can start entering the different information. Of course, get all the details into QuickBooks Desktop. Now you can add the people you do business with. You can add the products and services you sell. You can add your bank account details. If you don't want to add this information at this time, then of course you can just skip all this. Then you come back and you add the information later, as I will show you. So if I don't want to add the people I do business with, adding the products and services you sell, then adding your bank accounts, then I can just click on start working. When you click on start working, then they will take you to the QuickBooks homepage. Just make sure that you have the QuickBooks homepage on your screen. So this is the QuickBooks homepage. Okay, this is the QuickBooks home. This is the QuickBooks homepage. Now, when you look at the QuickBooks homepage, you'll find there different information there. Of course, you'll find the vendors section. You'll find the company section. You'll find the banking section. You'll find the section about your customers and so on. So that is the QuickBooks homepage. In my next video, of course, I'll show you how we can deal with vendors information, customers information, how we can use these different items under the company section, as well as how to deal with issues relating to customers and banking section. Thank you for watching. I remain Senior Huntington. Bye bye.